My name is Eva Morawiecz and I'm the director of an international pop-up gallery named Mo Industries. We have team members based all over the world basically. We are in Shanghai and in Singapore, in Berlin and in Hong Kong. Our concept for our gallery is a cultural exchange between Asia and Europe. We travel a lot, and since we visit exhibitions and discover art in Asia and in Europe, the concept is to bring exciting young Asian art to Europe and likewise bringing exciting Western artists to Asia. It's different every time actually. So the main criterion I would say is that the artwork of the artist needs to create curiosity, and for me it needs to have several layers and not just one. And what I found particularly interesting about Chenchenchen's work is that it was both spectacular and uncompromising, but also at the same time not superficial. You could actually spend a lot of time in his installation that I first saw at the Ullin Center for Contemporary Art in Beijing. There were so many layers to be discovered in his artwork that I thought, okay, this is an artist who is not very well represented yet in Europe. As far as I knew, he didn't have any solo exhibitions in Europe yet, so I thought this is exactly the type of artist that we would like to represent and bring to Europe.
My name is Chenchenchen, Triple Chen. I'm an artist working in China, basically Beijing and Hangzhou, the two cities. Okay, the exhibition named The Mercy of Not Killing. Basically, there's 4 works in this topic. These 4 works selected because they are all talking about death and mercy together. These 3 parts are together, the work named The Possible Baby. And it's kind of funny because when I was the second year in my university in art, I just wanted to do our work. I just find all the female I can find, all the female I know. I just stole their picture from their social media so I can combine a future baby. For example, I'm the father and she's the mother, so I just got 200 baby in the possible world. So they are all my children, but it's really embarrassing, and because you have the stuff, the thinking is kind of manly, so I'm kind of guilty about that. And later, after a few years, I would like to do this work to a final version. I'm using a FPS game engine to make my 200 babies and put into a material ball like this. And so that's the game making stuff. Here you can see a square and a lot of people just hanging around. They are all my children. I'm in the group too. You can see a gun, so if you play the whole game, you will find out a lot of stuff about that. This is the picture I'm trying to talk about. A man, they're always trying to duplicate himself by some ways. But I mean, how can I identify the stuff you are duplicate? That part is yours. So everything just located to the face. If you saw a little children, it's really face like you. I mean, wow, that's the key point. So you can say that is your children, but not looks like you. So for a man, that would be kind of weird. So I'm really interested about that. All the stuff they are talking about death, birth, but just located on face-like, the simple thing. So the face-like will be the key point for the whole work. My kind of art, they are a kind of museum art. So I used to present UCCA and PSA. I think that would be the best place in China for contemporary art. I would like to, separate them really far away, because for music, I just want to have a race with other musicians. And for art, I just do art. I don't want to say something like I am transmedia art, and if you think my art is bad, but I'm also a musician, so maybe you have to forgive me. No, I think for the music part, I just want to do music, and that's totally two kind of job, and they are all my professional, willing job. I'm just balanced in time and schedule. I didn't mix them together. Yes. Before I'm coming Berlin, I already have a really good expression about Berlin and all the German person. For me, I'm just decide to like Germany stuff and Japanese stuff, because all the manufacturing, all the detail, all the quality for production from Japan or Berlin are so good. So I'm just look around and I saw, wow, that's the place. You got these great stuff like instrument, music instrument, or I like craft work a lot. Yeah, for the exhibition, there's one thing I would like to say because for me, that's a big step to come to Berlin because in the very beginning for the art career, we have to have some kind of connection with the previous professor or something, and you get some resource for the exhibition, and you have the chance and you have the opportunity. But this time, this Berlin exhibition is purified just because the work. Because I do not know Eva, the curator, for any reason. We just because of the work. She liked the work, and we are trying to work together to do it. So that's totally different from the past time, and I feel so good about it because I'm becoming an independent artist a little bit. So that's a big step for myself.